Hey y'all, got my good buddy Eddie stopping by today. That's E. Elbridge here on YouTube. Great guy, fantastic heating and air man. Does a lot of diagnostic testing, and he actually explains to you how everything actually works and everything. Fantastic videos. I suggest y'all take a peek at some of his stuff, man. But he's got some new Testo equipment he's got, and he's going to come out here and he's going to teach me how to do a combustion analysis with the Testo and a few other things. I think we might even try to do a blower door test today if we got time. But also, while I got everybody here, I wanted to thank my good buddy Ray, man. Such a fantastic dude. That's AV Treasures right here on YouTube, man. He puts out some great videos too. And he sent me this Flip Minnow HD camera here. And with this Flip here, you can actually make, like, you know, little videos, and you can actually share them through Gmail. You don't have to upload them directly to YouTube. You can see, I was having trouble. Like, I'd shoot like a 20-second video with this Casio and it would say it's way too big. So I guess this Flip actually compresses the video. And like, say if you were wanting to troubleshoot something, like I'll share something with Dallas or Nothing to It, and you know, this way we can actually, like, you know, say, hey, look, you know, what do you think about this, yada yada yada. But anyway, I just wanted to thank Ray so much, man. I appreciate it so much, brother. It means the world to me, man. I was going to share with you too, man. I've already shared this with Ray, but I had to go out and have me a sign made up. Okay, I hate to be an ass about this, but I get people knocking on my door all hours of the day and night wanting to sell me something. Okay, I've got the yellow pages in the house. If I need something, I'll let my fingers do the walking. And so I went up and I had this this sign made at the same place that I had the signs on my truck made. And this here, you know, like I said, I have people trying to sell me meat and fish. You know, who the hell wants to buy fish off your front porch, man? But anyway, fish, satellite dishes, I mean, you can name it, just run the gamut. But this last fellow that came up here was trying to sell me a security system, and I kept telling him no, 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 and I guess no means go. So this way I want to be able to say, hey, look, you know, why don't you back up, read the sign. It's no sales of any kind, no soliciting, no exceptions, no trespassing. And that way I can actually, you know, holler at you and tell you to get your dumb ass off my front porch. But anyway, I know the economy's bad and everything, but you know, when I tell you no, no means no. And I'm nice to, I was nice to him about it, and before it was over with, we were in an argument. So right now it says no trespassing, so it is what it is. That's his new truck. Looky there, looky there. Got him a little too cool. Oh man, he is set up now. Oh my goodness, he's even got the whistle on the back. Great looking truck, man. For a Chevy. Of course, I'm a Ford man. But no, it's a fantastic looking truck. I like his little beacon right up there on the top. Turn that beacon on, Eddie.
Beep, beep, beep.
What's up, brother? Eddie, you got the setup, brother.
Thank you.
And so you had big cases for the blower door.
Blower door testing.
Blower door testing. Man, I like your setup, brother.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, that's nice, Eddie.
It's a Zora on them.
Will they both have printing capabilities? Freaking awesome. That's your new one there, ain't it?
Yeah.
With the fancy screen on it?
Yeah.
For them to calibrate.
This one loads up a little faster.
Is that your older one?
Yeah.
And that is the 330.
Testo 330.
And this is the 330 on
This
steroids?
Yeah.
Okay. It's freaking awesome, Eddie.
It's going to zeros out for 30 seconds.
And static was what, 0.5?
Maximum level.
Maximum, okay. You got some fat pitted tubes there.
So this your hole here?
Yeah.
Just going to Oh, drill, you got
Yeah, I got more tape.
What they do is go ahead and measure the static of the return. I write all this on my invoice. I'll measure my return, I'll measure my supply, I'll measure my pressure across the filter, across the pool, then my total system. That's what I do. 0.25 on the return. Okay. 0.26. I would go ahead and just measure across my filter system right here.
That's too cool, man.
0.16 across the filter.
Okay.
Not too bad.
Is that holding that in that equipment right there? Those tests?
Not these. You're going to store one.
Okay.
So I store my total, but I'm writing everything down as I go.
Okay.
So 0.1514 on your supply duct.
Okay.
Measure across your coil. 0.24 across your coil.
Okay.
And go total system.
Ooh, boy.
Oh, Fritz.
Oh,
you are over the maximum allowable
yes, I am.
per manufacturer.
Oh well, I guess we could do some lower speeds.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit stop, I'm going to go to options, I'll hit save, so I can save that setting. Alright, so that's really all there is to pressure.
Okay, cool.
Just plugs in, just
Pop right over. Cool.
okay. So,
And that's actually a temperature probe.
this is yeah, it measures temperature.
Okay.
And this one here is going to measure temperature. It's just a
Okay. Little temp probe.
yeah, let's put the sticker in there. Your hose is a little smaller, but I normally use just a little. Escape. I'll go to differential temperature. Start. We just fired the furnace off, so we'll let it run for a little longer, make sure it balances out.
I like that too. Got what, like 3 magnets
Get your
on it?
supply. Yeah. Well, it's got 3.
Yeah. All right, we got the supply on the top.
Supply, return, delta.
Okay. So our delta is our actual.
Temperature difference.
Right.
Temperature rise, yeah. Right now you're running about a 69-degree rise. I don't know what the manufacturer's requirement here.
I think it's pretty close.
So let's read and see what they require.
I don't know why.
Again, train does not make, okay. So they want 35 to 65.
Okay.
Really you want to be in the middle of that. So
Okay.
about 50 degrees where
Okay.
your rise should be. So you're way over your maximum allowable, so you are running high.
Okay.
And so that would come in. You got high static, but all that's going to cause it to overheat.
Right.
Static, gas pressure, static airflow, whatever. So it is kind of running high.
All right. Now I did change the blower tap on there, so
Yeah.
I guess I could increase the speed.
So we'll sit there. We'll save that. Then I would go to draft. And okay. Now this is going to go over here, Fritz.
Okay. Get whatever bit you want. You already got yours.
I know what's good for mine, so this is what we'll use.
A little disappointed already, Eddie. We ain't even done the blower door thing yet.
Yeah. I'm gonna pop it right here.
Okay, it's fine.
Fritz, I think this is the small one. Good drill. Instead of Ketis.
Oh, Ketis is fine. Now how does that dude work? Do you slip it all the way in, or?
You slip it. I always push it all the way to the back. Get my
Okay.
little cone started. This drill bit I used was a little small, so I have to kind of force it a little bit to get started.
Okay.
And I pull it out about halfway.
Okay.
Then I'm just gonna pull it out all the way until I get this zeroed out. Everything's got a zero. Not really a whole lot in there to see. Takes about 11 seconds to zero this out. I'm just going to kind of work it till my stack temperature gets to its maximum. Here's probably going to be about 125 or so. 120. Going down, so go back the other way.
Alright, that was about it right there.
Yeah, I think it's pretty close. So, on 90%ers, obviously, this needs to be a positive pressure.
Okay.
0.2, 0.25 is usually pretty good. On a 80%er, it's going to say negative here, and it'll be minus 0.3, 0.4, depending on how cold it is or how hot it is outside.
Okay.
But as long as we're minus 0.3 or so, 0.2, 0.3, it's usually pretty good. On the 90%er, as long as you're a positive 0.2 or so, you're pretty good.
Okay,
Just
so if
make
you're in
sure
a positive on that, you don't have a draft going on the 80%.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, you got a plug chimney or a vent, bird's nest or
Okay.
something.
And vice versa on the other.
Yeah. And I found, haven't really found any plug 90%ers, and this number would just go up higher.
Okay. Just keep rising.
Yeah,
Okay.
so the 80%ers I found a lot bird's nest. So
I don't know if you've seen AV Treasures, the Ray's video where he found the squirrel nest up in it.
I don't think
Oh
I've seen
man,
that
God
one
dog,
yet.
dude. It had babies in it and everything.
So I'm gonna hit stop. We'll put save that too. I'll have to check that one out.
All
Then
full of
we'll-
leaves, babies. It was a fire in the making, put it that way.
I'm going to select natural gas. Alright, so what I'm going to go ahead and do so you can know, I'm going to go ahead and recycle it.
Okay.
But I think we've already zeroed this out, yeah. Alright, so I want to show you what we're looking for. Need to cool off a little bit more shut off. I need to blow the shut off too. What I'm looking at first is the O2, which is oxygen. There's 20.9% oxygen in the air that we breathe. Now, as the air goes through the burners, it's going to deplete the oxygen. It's going to burn it off.
Okay.
Alright, so we're going to see this number start to decline. It should drop down to 8-9%.
Okay.
After you got down to 8-9%, there's nothing in the furnace that can make oxygen. You can't reproduce it, so it should stay there. The only way that number should rise,
There's air going into it.
air is going through it, and that would be the
Correct.
blower kicking on and blowing air through a crack.
Absolutely.
So
Okay,
you're
rock
down
and roll.
to-
So that right there will tell you whether or not you got a crack or not.
That's not on all of them, and I've found a lot of cracks this way, but I've also found cracks that this doesn't pick up.
Okay.
So it's not.
So you always do
fail-proof
use your
test.
mirror and the whole
Yeah.
9 yards. Okay.
This is my first step, though. This is a pretty good test. It's
Right. I mean, there's several
Found-
steps we all go through to determine anything.
all right. So we're at 8.4 now. Blower's kicking on, so 8.3 should never go over 8.3 now. It should never go up any.
Now that was our reading before our blower kicked on, right? Okay.
8.2, so it's pretty good. So far it's holding pretty good, but I've let it run for 20-30 seconds afterwards. 40. Ooh. It's not good, Fritz.
Oh no, you're killing me. I don't know if this video's going up or not.
Fritz, it's not good, man. You got a leak in here somewhere.
Oh shit.
Alright, it shouldn't go up any. We just have to get in there and
Investigate.
assess the situation here. It
Well.
does show that there might be one in there. A pretty good strong.
Indication there is.
Ain't
Ain't that some crap, dude? Oh my god.
So, alright, so we tested it. Carbon dioxide levels are good, if that makes you feel better.
Yeah.
It's 5 parts per million. It's got to be under 100. Most of my tests are under 10. If it gets up to 20, 30, I'm going to start adjusting gas pressures and everything, try to get it right.
Okay.
efficiency gross, this is basically telling you how efficient the furnace is running right now. It doesn't mean it's an annual, it's right now.
Right now, okay.
Basically, so it's running right at 89% efficient. CO2, it's carbon dioxide, it needs to be right around 6.5, 6.7, that's good. That's really all this is going to show us. Stack temperatures, like I said, about 125, 130 on these furnaces, usually where they're at.
Okay.
Alright, so let's stop this.
Love it. And now, I mean, it's cut and dry, Eddie. You can just leave that right there on the furnace, or show it to your commercial your customer.
Tape it right to the ductwork. I make 2 copies actually. I'll make a copy for myself. I'll make a copy and I'll tape it right here to the return box. But it's going to show us our differential pressures, our temperature, our draft, and combustion test. Now, if I was testing this for anybody other than you, what I would do is I would restart the furnace.
Okay.
I would let this get to its lowest point, print it, and let it get back to its highest point, print it. That way I show this is what it was, and it tells you the time of the test right here.
Okay, cool.
So you can say at 2:07 at 12 seconds it was here, then after the blower kicked on it was here.
Okay.
So just for my documentation. Then I would just tape that to your ductwork.
Okay, cool.
Okay. And that's basically my
I'm
combustion
going to power this, the older 330 model Eddie had, and I'm going to perform the test myself. And I don't think it's going to lie to me, so apparently we got some kind of leak. Not crack, leak. Okay. Starting our flue gas test.
O2 is here on here. I'm going to get the O2 what's up on top here. Where are we going? I want O2 to the top, so we'll keep it on the very top line there.
Okay, she just fired. And we're waiting on the blower to kick. Temperature, stack temperature is what, 124? 125, 126. We've got 600. Damn, boy, that parts per million is rising, man.
And initial fire off, it'll drop back down pretty quick.
Okay, show me, as soon as she fires, show me exactly what we're talking about, where our leakage is.
O2.
Okay.
So we're going to stabilize. I think right around 8.4 in the last meter we used.
Okay. Is that when it just hangs there for a few minutes, or?
Yeah, it'll just kind of balance out.
Okay, so she looks like she's going to hang at 8.5 or 8.4.
So 8.4 is where we're at now.
And we do not want to see it rise.
Can't go up anymore right now.
Okay. Do not go up anymore. There we go. We're rising. Son of a gun.
2 different meters, man.
Yep. We've got a leak, guys.
So
now. Oh boy. Looks like a new American Standard. Okay. We're gonna retest. We know for sure we've got a leak somewhere. But Eddie's wanting to give me a shot of before and after with the rise on it. So if any, I'm thinking about replacing the entire heat exchanger, secondary too. But I don't know, man. I might just go ahead and upgrade to a.
Drop down to 8.4. So once it hits 8.4, we're gonna hit the print button. We'll hit the print button on this one.
Okay, where we at, Eddie? Sure.
Alright, O2 is the top here, so we're going to watch this one. It's at 20.8 right now.
And she's dropping. And that's the one where we dropped to 8.4. Yeah, plus I'm kind of flabbergasted right now.
Alright, so the blower's going to be kicking on here. Actually, I would hit save once the blower kicks on.
Okay. We're at 8.3, 8.3. As soon as the blower kicks, that'll be where we're starting at.
So 8.2, I just saved it.
Okay.
Go ahead and print it.
And we do not want to rise above that 8.2. And here we go, taking off to the frickin' races. That way I got something to show them over at Ari Michael too. That's pretty cool. I can actually walk in there and show it to them, you know.